What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a very special video for you. At least I feel it's special. This is the Gerber Assert. This knife here is freaking awesome. And I slept on this knife for a long time. Just because, first off, the price. Not necessarily because it's Gerber, but mostly because of the price and the size. I was a little hesitant. But I am super glad that I picked this thing up. I actually got this one on sale. So that's basically the only reason why I did pick it up. But I am so glad that I did. This thing is phenomenal. Ergonomics, everything about it. I'll go into it. It has FRN handles with very nice texturing. It's very soft feeling. It's very interesting. Right out of the box, it kind of has this powdery kind of papery kind of feel, but that's really neat. And it's got the reversible pocket clip here with recessed screws, so you're not getting caught on your pocket. It's very deep carry here. It's reversible, like I said. There's a lanyard hole running through here. It's got the pivot lock, much like the axis lock that everybody knows about. T8 for the pivot, T6 for the body. Features a adjustable thumb stud for deployment here. I put mine all the way up to the top. I feel like I like it there best, so I can get my finger underneath for reverse flicking if I want to do that. Very neat. Here, I'll show you the S30V steel blade with the titanium nitride coating, I believe. It's made in the USA. The thumb stud is also reversible, so it's not dual-sided, but you can switch sides. So that's really cool. You could take it out altogether if you like. If you want to take out the thumb stud altogether and just use the slot here for deployment, you can do that. I tried it. It works well, but I prefer to just keep the thumb stud in there. It also has a phosphorus bronze, basically like liners inside behind the pivots, and also phosphorus bronze washers on top of that. Right out of the box, I was getting good action, but when I brought it home and put some KPL in there and fidgeted with this thing, it got even better. And this thing here, honestly, out of all my knives, this is almost like a fidget king, I guess. It's just a fidgety, fun, very good knife. It's just very fun to use. With that lock there, you can, deploy it by doing that. You can flick it. You could try to reverse flick it here. You reverse flick it. This thing is crazy. It's just out of this world, man. I really like it. I'm not saying that just because I like Gerbers. I have a lot of Gerbers, and I do like all of them, but in varying degrees, But out of 1 out of 10, I would give this thing definitely a 10. This has got to be, at least that I have owned or had the pleasure of handling, probably one of the best built Gerber knives and designs that I personally know. I would definitely recommend getting one of these things, especially if you can get it on sale, get it at a good price. Then I would definitely pick one up. Even, it kind of sucks, but even at the high price, it's worth getting, 100% worth getting. This thing is crazy, but maybe wait till Gerber has their sales. I think you could sign up for text. You get automated text, and they'll give you a 15% off. I got one for daylight savings, and it was 15% off, and I was just curious of what this would cost me straight from their website with 15% off, and it brought it down to $151 or something like that. That's not including shipping, of course, but that's a pretty good deal. So yeah, this thing's cool, man. I really like it. Everything inside, it has steel liners coming down partway past the lock here to house the springs for the lock. Inside, they skeletonized out with a square pattern underneath the FRN to give this thing a very lightweight. Speaking of that, we're going to figure out what this thing actually weighs. I haven't even weighed it yet, but it's got to be light. It feels super light. We got 54.6 grams, it says. 1.9 ounces. So now this is officially my lightest knife that I have, which is awesome. And comparing that to the SOG Altair XR, this is supposed to be 1.9. It says that on the website. It says it on the box and all that. I thought my scale was giving me problems, but this says 2.1. This is supposed to be 1.9. So this was my lightest. This definitely is my lightest. So that's cool. What we got here for blade length, we're looking at blade length coming up to the handle. We're meeting at 3 inches. Cutting edge, we're looking at 2 3/4 cutting edge. Handle length is coming in right at 4 inches. So it's got a good size handle. And it feels great in the hand. The ergonomics of this thing are really nice. The way it butts out here on the end, this little bump here, and you got nice little finger protection. There's no jipping up here, but you don't really need it. The way this thing just fits in your hand is really nice. I mean, for a small knife, this thing is very, very comfortable. And it's thick up top, so you're gonna get a lot of, it's a strong, stout blade. You're gonna have a lot of strength behind these cuts. And this puppy is definitely sharp right out of the box. I have not sharpened it. I'll show you guys. Oop, my bad. Here we go. This paper's pretty thin. Anyway, she is very sharp. So right out of the box, I've heard some people saying that this was not sharp when they got it, but mine definitely is. The grinding angles on this blade look really good as well. I love this blade shape. This thing is cool. Yeah, so I know I'm hyping it up quite a bit, but this is well thought out, just like I thought about the Sedulo. The Sedulo is what it's actually called. I always say Sedulo. I got stuck on saying that, but it's a Sedulo. Same concept, same principles. Everything is well thought out. They did everything. They did their homework on this knife. This is a must-own, in my opinion. Look at the sharpening choil here. You got a nice sharpening choil. You're going to get lots of sharpening out of this knife before you have to get rid of it. So it's really crazy. Anyway, let's get some comparisons on length. We're going to put it up against the SOG Altair XR here. Boom, boom. So the SOG is a little longer. We're going to do all my lightweights here. We got the PM3 lightweight. This is the BD1N steel here. So there you go. And we'll do another Gerber. These are all lightweights. Try to match up those blades on that line. We're going to put this up against a Benchmade so you guys can see kind of what it looks like against a bug out. This is the aluminum scaled bug out with the M390. I did already mention this. I've got to do a review on this knife yet, but I've kind of been sleeping on it. Very nice knife. So there it is against a bug out. So you can kind of see the size comparison. I did want to say that this is basically like the little brother or little sister to the Sedulo. And the quality is there. I mean, both of these knives, great. I think they got kind of some cues maybe from this knife, put those into this and did some tweaks and figured out how to put it into this little guy. And wow, I mean, this is my favorite knife out of all of my knives for some reason. I don't know why it is. It just is. Well, I do know why it is. I guess the reason why it is, I already explained that in my Gerber Sedulo video. So if you want to see why this is my favorite knife, go ahead and check out that video. I can't post a link to that video because I don't have enough subscribers yet. But check out that video of why this is my favorite knife. This is definitely my favorite lightweight small carry next to my Spyderco. Both of these knives are fantastic. I got to do reviews on all this stuff. So I got a lot to do. I got a lot to catch up on. So bear with me, but stick around, subscribe to the channel if you want to see all these reviews. Oh yeah, this blade is centered. How about that? Centered perfectly. So yeah, but I got to do reviews on all these bad boys. This thing is just a fidget monster. It's just crazy how good they did with this little tiny knife. So much knife in a small little package. So, wow, recommend this thing. But yeah, once again, when I hit 500 subscribers, I'm doing a giveaway. I'm going to figure out what it is that I'm going to give away. I think I have a pretty good idea of what it is. I'll go pick something up brand new. I'm not going to give you any used knives here or anything like that. I'll find something brand new. We'll do that giveaway. So subscribe to the channel and we'll catch you on the next video. Peace out, everybody.